Hello everyone, welcome to the Game Orbit, and today we're going to be starting a brand new series on the channel. We're going to be playing Enderal, which is a total conversion mod of Skyrim, which is pretty much its own game created from the Skyrim engine, which is pretty impressive. And as you guys can tell already, the music sounds pretty good, so I'm pretty looking forward to playing this. And without further ado, let's explore Enderal. So, pretty much you might see some of the same mechanics and type stuff from Skyrim, similar stuff, but like the overall lighting is improved. There's like new lore. It's not actual set in Skyrim. Enderal is a continent, from what I remember. And here we are. We are here, started. A nice day in summer. Looks nice indeed. So I have to talk to Daddy. He wants me to tell something important. Okay. So you guys can tell, yeah. You can already tell it just looks so much better. And it just looks so much, yeah, looks so much better. Hello. What's that? Oh, it's a horse. Oh, it's on fire. Is this our place? Hello. Nutritious of meat. Okay, I don't know whose house this is. I hope it's not mine. I hope. Otherwise that would have been pretty grim opening. But at least we're not a prisoner. Some bird. And if the music is too loud, let me know down in the comments, because this is just the first time I'm just really testing it out. Just to see. Oh, hello. We're here.
Oh, hey there. I didn't
Hello.
see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
Find what? No, I didn't
No?
find it.
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Ugh. Oh well, who knows. Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. Alright?
Oh, good job. Yeah, I'll go help out. Tell you what, it's a good view. It's a nice view. I'll go and have a look in here. Whoa. You'll leave through. That was a bit creepy. I don't know who that was. Oh, Daddy's savory meat pies. Yum. 2 pounds of mince meat. Yum. Oh wow. This is probably, yeah, there's the elk. Oh. I can't move. Oh. Yeah.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But yeah, what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember?
What?
You murdered them back then, both of them.
What?
But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us.
And
you still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails.
Okay.
I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them. It was the masked man.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh, and... Oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again?
Yes.
You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
So, the dad's cool with this then? Okay, so it's like the same dialogue?
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Okay, that was pretty grim. I was a bit like, oof, did not expect that. So it must have been a train?
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces.
Right.
But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Which is us? Possibly? Okay, that was some nice cutscene stuff. Whoa.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it.
Oh,
You
Sirius
wanna wake
Black.
up the entire ship or what?
Sirius Black.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Okay. What makes you think that I would...
Well, there must be a reason that you dream the same thing over and over, mustn't there? I'm no scholar, but maybe these dreams are trying to tell you something. Oh, I don't know.
Nonsense. Yeah, they killed the
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Yeah, me too. But we're gonna pay our debt as soon as we've earned some money.
We're talking about 500 pennies here.
Serious like that.
Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Oh, okay, so now we just do our character creation. So we've got half Quirinian, half Kalinian, half Azraelian, and half a term, which looks like an elf. Yeah, they look like elves. Spending eternity in their life. Start with a bonus for elementalism, entropy, mana, and enchanting. And Azraelian people, nomadic natives, custom habits, regardless primitive and struggle for recognition. Half Kalenian, sensitive and close in mind, James blessed businessman. And the Quarians. I reckon probably start with half Azraelian. I reckon. And then we essentially just like make up the character. So yeah. I reckon that's our character here. It's looking a bit beaten up, but it will do. So we're just gonna give him a name. I reckon. What should we give him the name? I reckon let's give the what's the I think it's a Melvin, the dude in the adventure map. I think the guy, the villager dude who's in the apartment place. I think it's Melvin. We're gonna name him that. Melvin the
Araziel. Right, how could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that?
Oh No, I just hear you talking.
Shit! Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
Put it out.
Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Man, smells like 40 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Okay. Oh, okay.
Someone's dead.
Is there anything in this bush?
Throw a hook to the face!
Yeah, let's see if we can attack.
Oh, come on, dodge! You can do it!
Die. Yes, that's it. So I guess this game pretty much has like a similar system of stamina and stuff.
Oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Easy. You turn into a werewolf and then you kill. No, not the werewolf. Your dog, and then like, yeah. I reckon tie them up.
Yes,
and gag.
yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something.
Yeah.
And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
We can put this book back on. Oh, guess not. Is there anything down here though? Search the bowl. He's got clothes. Okay. That drink. Anything? No. Oh, there's rope here.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing, please? Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Oh. Okay. Wow. So we're still like in the prologue?
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you.
Wait.
You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am?
Very stupid.
I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
Oh, no, don't kill Sirius.
No!
No, not Sirius. No.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish.
No.
Good luck in your new life, friend.
No. Why? Why did Sirius die? Wow. Oh. Okay. So I think underwater?
Breathe. Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, team.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm dead.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Okay. Don't really know what that was, but there was some familiar voices. Oh, what the heck? What? Yeah, where am I? What the heck? Infiltrator. What the heck is this? I said I got something. Meditation. Meditate to unlock new memories and thus make yourself stronger. Okay. Leave the... Oh, okay, so I think I just do that whenever I get back there. Selected meditation. Oh, so on the shore. Okay. It starts with the dreams. Find a way to reach it. This way. It's the tell you what, it's nice. Well, I'm on a controller, so yeah. Well, I was just gonna put this anyway. I'd rather the feel of a controller, but who knows, maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. Ruining the vision. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Damn. Oh, rats. There we go. Rats. enough to level up. Oh, okay. How do I level up though? Don't know. Guess we're going inside the abandoned temple. To be honest, I don't know how long this would go for because this is just the first episode. So I may cut it soonish. Probably just go in here just to like have a look around or something, and then we'll probably call it an episode. Alright, cool. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's the statue. There's a skeleton. You're raising your skills with learning books. Take the book at the skeleton's feet and use it. To use it or equip other items in inventory, press I. What? Increases one-handed for apprentice. Okay, and I guess we just take the pickaxe. It's like our only weapon that we have. Okay. What is this though? Curious. And the statue too. You're missing someone to activate the mechanism. Oh, yeah, I'm missing something. Is it in the water? I don't think so. Where is it? Skeleton's empty. Music's a little bit disturbing. Is it in here? Do I need to hit something with it or something? Don't really know. I don't think it's up here either. I just sort of... Oh, hello. There's a disc. What's he doing? Fog sponge. If I can get it. There's something else. Take rune key. Ah, that must be what it was. Okay. Oh, and the water's to get up here. Okay. Which is the same place in Vision, I'm pretty sure. It seems like too that your health does not regenerate automatically, so you probably have to find stuff to increase your health. Three ways. That looks like some crystal stuff. Straight ahead. Don't know. Let's see. What else is down here? Some more of this fog sponge. Don't know if we'll need that. Rest in Enderal, you need a sleeping place, hence you need sexual beds and tablets. Inedible beer. Learning book, marksman apprentice, sneak apprentice, arrows, element, season, heavy armor. As long as a boat. I don't know, but you know what? So just see what's down here. This just goes on. Anything else? Yeah. Rings a bell. This just keeps going on. Corpses and the light, they're gone. Oh, this was part of the vision. That's through here. You know what? I think I'm gonna probably head back over here. I'm gonna probably call it an episode here. It's probably a little bit too long at the moment. I don't know. I just have to see when I'm editing it. But I think I'll just call it now. And then we could hopefully do resume back here within the next episode. I feel like it sounds like a plan. But yeah, hey, there's us. Oh, we actually need some of this. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy this episode of Enderal. I'm having some good fun at the moment, even though it's like it's different from Skyrim, which is really great. It's like seems like it's a great story so far. I'm looking forward to playing it, and hope you guys are too. And have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next episode. See you.